Here with fourth-year head baseball coach Lane Burroughs as the Demons prepare for a 4 games in 4 days stretch. Grambling on Wednesday night, Stephen F. Austin Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Coach, the addition of Grambling was a weather-based game, but it's always nice to have a relationship and some teams that are close to pick up a game when weather keeps you from playing.
Yeah, all the rain and the flooding we had, and they lost a few games, we did, and you want to play as much as you can, and they're close by and have a good relationship with those guys up there. And just called them, and they said they'd be more than willing to come play, and they got a good club. I mean, they talking to some teams, played Arkansas really close, and UNO in our league, and played Ole Miss 3 games, played them very well. So Grambling's going to come in here, got a good club, and we're looking forward to playing. It's always better. I'm a firm believer you get better by playing more than practicing this time of year anyway. You need to play as much as you can. We need guys that need to get on the bump and go out there. And so we're excited to have a game to play this week.
You've gone through a stretch of, well, it would have been 6 games in 6 days without the rain at Texas A&M. It turned out to be 5-5. Now you're going through another 4-4. So much like we've talked about, the tough schedule preparing you, the stacked up schedules prepared you for something like this as well.
Yeah, I just think, again, if you take a poll from our coaches and players, would you rather practice on Wednesday or play? I think it's going to be 100%. You want to play. You want to be in live action. Baseball is the one sport, if you really think about it, where it's hard to get into a practice situation and become game-like. It's hard the speed of the game. You can't run up and down the court. You can't hit each other on the football field and go live at 100%. It's hard to get a pitcher on the mound to throw simulated inter-squads. And so it's hard to recreate game speed in baseball. So to me, that's how we get better. You go play. And it was a tough stretch there at the beginning of the year, and this will be another one. It's 4 games in 4 days, but I talk to our guys all the time. They say they want to play pro ball, and they play every day. So you got to be mentally tough, prepared, and our guys will. We'll be ready for Stephen F. when they roll into town.
It's a little bit different week of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but most of or at least 2 of your starting pitchers from last weekend had a shorter week going into Sam Houston. Adam Aller and Chase Email, they threw the ball very well. Maybe it wasn't always reflected, but they seemed to bounce back very well from that. And then Evan Tidwell gave you a strong start on Sunday. So starters have some momentum coming in.
Yeah, our starting pitching's been great. They have to adjust their schedule a little bit, but not only do we, so does Stephen F. Everybody's got the short week. It's Easter weekend. What a great weekend for Believers, and we're excited about that, spending Sunday with our families and friends. And, so it's good to play, get it out of the way and take Sunday off. But they adjust their schedules. Pitchers, they're a different animal now. They stay rigid on their schedule, and our guys are no different, and I know they will. They'll take care of their business. Adam threw a pin yesterday, and he was running his own show and taking care of his business. So they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Sometimes they get out of whack with their schedule, but again, we're not the only team having to do it. They do as well, and it's one of those things to me that's a non-issue.
When you look at it, just looking at the numbers, SFA's played some wild games offensively, and you're coming off a weekend where the last 2 games at St. Houston was anything but offensive because of the weather. So a little bit of a challenge in terms of styles there.
Yeah, they can really hit. It's obvious in their numbers. You look at their numbers, they swing the bats. That's one thing. They're very offensive. I talked to Johnny yesterday on the phone, and where our wind was blowing in about 40 at Sam, he told me theirs was blowing out to about 40 at Stephen F. against UNO. So it was kind of an offensive setup, where it was anything but an offensive setup. But, it's the elements of the game, and you got to adjust to it. You got to find a way to win, whether it's raining, it's snowing, the wind's blowing in, the wind's blowing out. To me, and our team, it's irrelevant. Both teams have to play in it. But one thing's for sure, just looking at their numbers, Stephen F's really offensive. They're really swinging the bats very well, and we're going to pitch great to beat them.
Case where maybe their record overshadows how good they can be.
Yeah, I mean, they got in, and I've been in those games. A&M, they got into a wild one with them, and trust me, I've been in those type games. And they go up to K-State middle of the week and beat Kansas State. So I coached there once. I know those coaches and know what kind of program they have. We got to be ready. So, Stephen F., Johnny does a good job. Staff's doing a great job. I know they're going to play hard. It's always a good series when we play them. I enjoy playing them because you know what you're going to get, and they just play straight up baseball. They get after it and they play hard, and they do it the right way. And there's not a lot of shenanigans and riffraff, and that's the way we handle our business. They kind of handle it the same way. It's just hopefully going to be a good old-fashioned college baseball weekend.
Excellent. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.